Alright, let's get my hand this time. Let's see. Hopefully, we're really close. Maybe the king will help you out. Oh, he reversed the king. Damn.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, careful. You can still do it. Come on. Oh, you're so close. Okay, there we go.
Wow.
That was really close, though.
I told you that maybe the second time was when I was going to probably get it.
But even then, you barely got it, I gotta admit. That was still really close.
It's just people say that Vexen, Riku's version, is like the hardest fight, supposedly.
Oh, dang, he leveled like 2-3 times in a row. What the heck? That's cool.
Someone was saying that it's like the hardest fight, I think, supposedly.
Really?
Or something like that. Damn, this is where it gets kind of... Well, you said it's 2 times, right?
I think so.
Okay, let's go like this. Oh. Whatever, we'll go with attack, honestly.
Okay, so one of each. Yeah, that was kind of rough because you did it, but your health was kind of low. You like got lucky.
Yeah, because dueling isn't really a good choice for the fight unless you know how to do the cards right.
Many thanks, Riku.
So yeah,
supposedly that encounter, that's where he takes your data, huh?
It was a trick all along.
Well, yeah.
Interesting. So at this point in the story is where he would have gotten Riku's data. Interesting. Says you barely got it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I thought you would have finished it off with the king, but then he like
the inverse burst. Yeah.
Yeah, and some stuff still happened. We're not quite. So it's like, oof.
Yeah, it's just it required. You know why? That's why it was good that I used the Maleficent card, which is a backup. I definitely seen that people say you should use it as a backup.
Yeah.
Because if not, he would have definitely finished me right there and then.
Gotcha. All right. So not bad. You did finish it. It was still pretty. It was still a bit rough though, but you got it. Alright, so on to the next world. So if I remember, we have like 2 cards left, right? I think.
This game, unlike what's it called? Oh, Neverland, actually. Oh boy, this is gonna be exactly like Vexen's fight, supposedly.
Oh, is it?
They say that Captain Hook with what's it called? Riku. It's exactly like Vexen's. You have to be very.
Yeah, I heard when you did it with Sora, you have to be like pretty much like stun locking them and stuff, and.
Yeah, stun lock. And then. Yeah, it was like freaking Sonic Blade, which that was pretty funny, honestly, that fight.
It's him knocking his ass around.
That was funny, and
knocking on his ass, that's pretty funny.
Like, damn, and then everyone was saying this fight was hard. It's like, Jonathan, it's because you have Sonic Blade, that's why.
Yeah, that's what he basically did for all the fights. He just found a way to kind of like stun lock the enemy and stuff. But I remember it was still kind of weird because, yeah, if not, he would like spam you with cards. You have to be like really careful.
Another issue too is like, this is what I was supposed to probably do too. That's probably what I was supposed to do quick too. Like that. I was probably supposed to do something like that.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Alrighty, good. Alright, so, pretty good. So we went through Hollow Bastion, and then out of Riku's deck, because after Hollow Bastion, I think we have the official, like, deck of, like, what, like 4 cards? So we're almost done with them. I think after this should be, like, 1 more, right?
Yeah.
And then, how does it work after that? Does he get, like, a second deck, or, like...
I think he does.
Okay.
From I remember correctly, yeah, but everything goes by really quick.
But is it like the opposite of Sora? Is he gonna get like the ones that Sora got first, or how does that work?
What? Sorry, because of the...
I would say, like... I guess I'm just like wondering what the order will be, because you know how he started with Hollow Bastion?
Oh, it probably is gonna be in reverse, yeah. The worlds. I just think that like Sora.
Well, I mean, but it's gonna combination.
It's
gonna combination of it because he did already do Agrabah and Monstro, which for Sora were kind of at the beginning. But then at the same time, we're doing Neverland, and we've already done Hollow Bastion, which we're at the end. So I guess that's why the order for Riku is kind of weird for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I guess I'll just have to kind of wait and see. But
I know for sure that.
Is he? I guess my question is he supposed to do every world Sora does?
Almost.
Okay.
I say almost because the only one that you don't visit is Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Makes sense, yeah, because why would Riku have heard on there? So we could still expect... Okay, so there's some stuff I can still expect then, I guess. Okay. Alright. So as you're recording this,
What the?
what?
Yeah, I clicked the wrong button.
Oh, I'm like, what? So as recording this, it's been a pretty good playthrough. It's gone pretty well. You've done better than you thought you were gonna do. All that good stuff. What I was gonna say that I find interesting is in the world of Kingdom Hearts, though. I saw on it was either Reddit or Twitter or something the other day that it's been about a year now since they announced Kingdom Hearts 4.
Oh yeah.
So like people are wondering when are we gonna get more news?
I don't expect it pretty soon, honestly.
Like I would expect at least like another little tidbit if possible.
Right.
I don't know. And then the whole Missing Link game hasn't even like. I don't think the beta started yet either.
It supposedly was supposed to come out like today. I mean, not today. Oh, it was supposed to come out this year supposedly, but I think
yeah, because I think it got delayed because I think they had said 2022, and then it got delayed. I think at like the very end of 2022, maybe very beginning of 2023. That's where it was kind of like, don't worry, everybody. Here's like the footage. Remember, we saw it actually. We said like, oh, it looks pretty impressive.
I think that was like the.
And then we got like the title screen, I think.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay. I mean, hopefully the whatchamacallit, hopefully the thing's coming soon. The beta, even if it was in Japan first or whatever. But hopefully we at least get it. And since then, we haven't really had anything happen.
Yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, we're here now.
All right. Let's see how this goes.
I love that. There's no introduction.
No talking or anything. He just stares at you like a weirdo.
Or he doesn't say like, oh, like, the stuff about how...
Yeah, you think he would at least like say something about how he's mad at you because like you screwed him over, like something, right?
Well, the fact that like he didn't trust him because remember how he kept acting like, oh, they were gonna work together so well, and then he was like, no, we're not.
Yeah, you think there would at least be like something, right? Something of something. No, just total silence. But we've said it before. It's because the difference between Riku's story and Sora's story. Number one, honestly, I just think they didn't have the assets for it. But if you want to pretend there's like an actual reason for it, I would say in-game it's supposed to be because, oh yeah, so while Sora's all about him remembering his memories and all this good stuff, for Riku it's all about how he doesn't have connections to anybody because his soul's so empty, so...
Yeah. Dude, I'm like almost...
Yeah, I just noticed too as I was talking, holy crap.
Dude,
like, that duel really helped.
Forget freaking whatever that guy told me. I like literally just obliterated him quick. Right, maybe I'm
the
just
duel,
the Captain Hook Master, that's
I don't know, the duel really helped though.
Yeah.
I know.
I went through this too.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh.
Alright, leveled up again. Nice.
Let's go.
That's where you get Hook's soul. He's all freaking out. Remember I was saying?
Yeah.
That was for the first time. Like, you stole his soul. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright,
Shadow
cool.
Realm, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, pretty good.
Now, we're just blasting through this really
For
quick.
reals, man.
I'm telling you, the fact that literally with...
Like, we got Vexen, we got freaking, freaking Hook already. We're already done with Neverland. It's crazy.
Get away from me.
Alright.
I'm telling you, the fact that we went through, like... Yeah, and then, like, people are always like, oh, yeah, no, he's, like, the hardest boss. Me literally, like, obliterated him, like, quick.
Yeah, that was, like, really, really quick. Like, I didn't expect it to go that well.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, you didn't even lose the dark form when you had it.
That's the thing, I was literally so close to seeing that.
Because, he did hit you with, like, a bomb or something, one of those presents, but it wasn't enough to make you lose it, which is crazy.
Supposedly, yeah, and then everything was going great from there.
Yeah, that was pretty good. What was I saying? Oh yeah, just the whole wonder when we'll get some more news, or at least maybe news, like an update about freaking, Missing Link or something. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah.
When it comes to the world of Disney, that kind of reminds me too about, because you're always like, okay, what Disney properties might show up in,
Yeah, they're probably working through that stuff too.
Yeah, but I was gonna say that goes with that. What Disney properties might show up in, whatchamacallit, in Kingdom Hearts. Man, Disney properties are kind of weird, because not only is there weird ones we've mentioned like already, like we had laughed about like, oh, what if he goes to live action Lion King and Simba's different, something we were talking about that.
That'd be beautiful.
Like man, Moana is only like 6 years old, and they're already like, yeah, we're gonna do like a live action version.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was pretty dumb. And you could tell though, I think like I think I've heard that the reason why too is like Dwayne the Rock Johnson talked to him because of how the whole Black Adam thing didn't work.
No, yeah, we'll talk about that in a moment. Okay, yeah, we'll go back to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for instance, like, Moana's getting like a live action remake, which is like really weird. A lot of people have said for them to do a Moana world, which I can still see. They all think a live action version would like mess with it, but we never know.
Yeah.
But then I was gonna say, because it's going in a different direction. Yeah, so there's gonna be a live action Moana. There's gonna be a live action Lilo and Stitch. I think I talked about on a podcast already. They want to do a live action.
Okay.
Oh, a second live action Aladdin, which was really weird.
Oh yeah, I've already heard about that. Yeah.
What was another weird one that they just announced they want to do live action? It was like a really weird one though. I can't remember honestly. I remember that was like a really weird one they announced at about the same time as Moana. Oh no, you know what? I'm thinking. No, I'm so dumb. It had nothing to do with Disney. That was how they want to do a reboot of Harry Potter, which was weird.
Show, yeah. And everyone was like, "Yeah, no, please don't."
Yeah, which is weird. See, that's one that I agree that it's like too soon to do. Mm-hmm. But the idea of a show that would cover more of the material, where each season is like a book, isn't a bad idea.
Yeah.
But I just do think it's too soon for that though. But I don't think it's a bad idea actually. It makes more sense. I think that would have been better because like a lot of stuff from the books got cut, and I don't know. Like, there's like so much like more they could have done. But yeah, to reboot like the whole movie thing, that like I still think it's too soon. But anyway, back to the whole Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Yeah. Basically, I think that what I had heard people like joking about is that if you look at like the Rock, right? You know, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, it's like okay. He used to be part of, a big series, which was Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
But because he doesn't really get along with Vin Diesel, it's kind of iffy if he'll come back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless they decide to do like another spin-off of like Hobbs and Shaw or whatever. But like, what's the chances of like they're doing another
one like that?
Yeah, so soon. So it's like when it comes to Fast and the Furious, it's pretty iffy. And then when it comes to Black Adam, that was supposed to have been like what the hell? You have no cards?
It's whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, then when it comes to Black Adam, he was probably hoping it would be like a big success, but it ended up not being. So like that means that's like two big series that aren't like that should have been like they should sustain them for a while, but they're not.
Yeah.
And so it's like when you think about it, like okay, what else does he have? Like maybe they could do like another Jungle Cruise. I think the first one was fine, but like it's probably too soon to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's say they want to do like another Jumanji. Who knows? Because I mean, it seemed like two of them was fine. Same thing if they do a third one. What do they want to do it so soon? Maybe they're focused on other stuff.
Yeah.
And then so it's like, what else does he have, really? And so it's like, I think he looked around, and he's like, damn, Black Adam didn't work. I thought it was going to work for a few years. It didn't work. And then like Fast and the Furious isn't working because like Vin Diesel hates me. And he's like, what else do I have? And he looks at the other ones that are kind of iffy. So he's like, I think I need to like talk to Disney about Moana. I need some more money soon.
And be able to get back to that. It's like,
Yeah, make some money off after this next paycheck.
Even though they could have literally done it as if they wanted to, they could have made a second Moana movie, but whatever.
Yeah, they might as well just make a second one, right?
Yeah.
Or do what they do with a lot of shows. Make it a cartoon or something. Like a series, you know what I mean?
There's going to be a cutscene right here, I think. Oh,
no,
wait.
Yeah,
it's going to be after this, maybe.
Okay, we'll see. Yeah, I was expecting it too, and then nope.
Oh,
yeah, you feel it.
Okay, here it is. He's going to be sniffing crack.
Sniffing crack?
To Sora.
Oh, what's happening to Sora?
Namine's powers are being used to shuffle his memories as we speak.
Yeah.
Marluxia may well succeed in getting his puppet.
Yeah.
Sora would be a valuable asset to the organization. But Marluxia and Larxine's actions, they leave me quite uneasy.
And then there is Axel. Who knows what that one is thinking?
Vexen should take care of this. His replica is soon to be completed.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But Vexen despises Marluxia. Think of the mess it would make.
So we must tell him. Isn't it better that Vexen clean up the mess than leave it to us?
They're like, let's still vex him. If he gets killed off, who cares? Basically. I was gonna say, I don't know if we talked about it earlier. It's weird how in the before they fixed it at some point. You know how every organization member has like a number and like a code name and like a different weapon. You know, like they're all like very distinct, right?
Yeah.
At some point, that fifth guy, Arceus or whatever, I think that's his name, or Arceus, something like that.
Lexius?
Isn't Lexius the guy with the long hair? I'm talking about the guy on the left, the big guy.
Yeah, that's Lexius.
Is it Lexius?
Yes, it's Zexion, Lexius, Zoldan, Vexen, and then...
I don't know why I thought it was Arceus. I guess Lexius.
Yeah, it's Lexius, yeah.
I thought his name started with an L for some reason. Weird.
Lexius, yeah, like L, yeah.
Yeah, I thought his name started with an L for some reason. Weird. What's the last card real quick? Let's see. It's gonna be Traverse Town. Didn't we have Wonderland in our deck? I could have sworn we had it in our deck. That's so weird.
Oh, right. No, that's the second deck. Never mind. Okay.
The weird part is I could have sworn I remember seeing it. That was the weird part. Weird. Anyway, that aside, I guess we did it. Yeah, it was his name used to originally be, it's so weird, his was the Silent Hero.
I remember that.
And then they're changing it because he's a villain. Like, what part of him is a hero?
I remember that in the PS3 version of 2.5, I mean.
Yeah, they fixed it, like, really late, actually. Like, for the longest time.
Because that's the thing, the last time I played 2 was the PS3 version, not any of the newer ones.
Yeah.
And so I remember being kind of confused. I'm like, isn't like the dude like a bad guy? And I was like, oh, whatever, you know?
Yeah, because the silent part makes sense, because usually he is pretty quiet, like compared to a lot of the other members. Mm-hmm. He's more of like a silent, stands around type. But the hero part's like, what do you mean hero? Like, what parts of him is a hero?
Everything, okay?
Yeah, it's the thing, the silent hero. It's like, what? And that was like his nickname. It was like the dumbest thing. I forget what they changed it to. I can check. I think. I'll try to remember to check so I can like say it. Cause yeah, like the silent hero. It's like, what the hell? What part of
it was
hero?
Max? Yeah, I didn't transform.
Oh, nice.
That's it.
I mean, probably darkness, I'm guessing. There we go. Alright, cool.
Gets copyrighted the more I start freaking trying to sing along.
Yeah. Oh, so that was the thing I was gonna say. Man, I've kind of wanted to go back. But you know how I had a channel before this one?
Yeah.
Where I used to do more of the reviews of stuff. It was pretty successful. But what made me quit, I haven't gone back. Even though I've always kind of been like, I should go back, try to mess with it. Copyright stuff. I've always talked about it. I remember copyright stuff. It's so hard to do reviews because I don't get how other YouTubers do it. Like, if they do anime, for instance, I see them use footage. But the moment I use any footage, like, no, it would get blocked in, like, Japan and stuff, like, automatically.
Oh my god, this guy's chasing after me.
He's not letting up. So anyway, so just today, today as if we're recording this, there's a video I made on my old channel. Like I said, I haven't touched that channel in years because, I think I talked to you about it, or I said on one of the podcasts. I haven't touched it in years, but I still get the alerts. Obviously, I still have the email set up, and I'll still see that every so often. I still get like stupid alerts about like, oh, this and this got copyright claim.
I remember I've always mentioned your old channel too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like just today, for instance, just to show you how stupid it is, a video that I put out, oh my god, it must have been like
the beginning of your channel or what?
I don't know. It was like a long time ago. It was when I had to do with when I talked about Lucha Underground, which is a great show, by the way. It kind of sucks that they like got canceled or whatever. The Lucha Underground was like a really great show. If you've ever watched wrestling, basically this show was like wrestling, but as if it was Mortal Kombat, where in universe everybody like they have powers.
Oh, what the heck?
Because like that's the thing about wrestling, they still try to pretend they're like real people like actually fighting. This show didn't care. It's like, if we're gonna be like crazy, then let's be crazy. Or if there's a dude that his gimmick is that he dresses like in a dragon mask, that's because when he's not in the ring, he's a dragon. And so he just uses a human form to fight.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really funny. Or if there's someone that called himself, like assassin or whatever, it's because, when they're not fighting, like, be careful because they might, like, murder someone else, like, in the back of the locker rooms. Damn. And so it was, like, really fun where, like, they would, like, it's like watching Mortal Kombat, where Mortal Kombat, everyone has, like, a different gimmick, and they all come together to fight for, like, a tournament. It was like that, where it was a bunch of, like, different, crazy individuals reuniting in the that arena to fight. And it had like all sorts of really over the top wrestling. It was fun because they would like stick to their gimmicks as if it was real. It's actually produced by Robert Rodriguez, who made Spy Kids and Machete and stuff.
Yeah.
And so like all of the promos and stuff were like filmed as if it was like grindhouse stuff, like B movies or whatever.
Yeah.
It was really fun. Anyway, the whole point is I did a review of it. I told people I should watch it because I'm like, yo, if you're like tired of like wrestling where like the plots are kind of like dumb because they try too much to be like soap opera-ies, like soap opera, if you want it to be more like I said, like they actually like stick with the gimmicks and stuff, and like they don't care, like they make it as fun as possible, you should watch it. And basically what I'm trying to say is that that came out like I don't know how long ago on my channel, and like today I got like a thing that says, oh yeah, your video got copyright claimed.
It's like,
so hopefully, luckily not a strike, but it got copyright claimed years later. By who? I don't even know. I didn't bother to check. It's like, dude, that was up for years. Why?
Suddenly they want a copyright.
Yeah. Why is he gonna claim now? And again, I use like footage, and I don't even use like actual footage. I remember I used like trailer footage or like stuff that's like already on YouTube. You know, trying to kind of like show and like sell the show to people as I'm talking about it. And I'm reviewing it. You know, supposedly review is supposed to be like free, not free speech, but you know, it's supposed to be like it's fair use, right? But no, it got copyright claim, and that's why I basically gave up on a channel because
it's constant copyright.
Yeah, everything was an issue, and I didn't know how to like deal with it. And it's like it's not worth putting videos if they're always getting blocked. Like it's bullshit. Like who am I putting it out for if it says like, oh yeah, I can't like play like in like 90% of countries sometimes? That was like stupid. So that's just frustrating. I just want to say that it's just like so frustrating, you know. I hate it.
Yeah, so I found out.
Actually, I was gonna say real quick. Save it for next time. I think this is where we're gonna stop for now. This is a good place to stop as you're grinding and leveling up. Next time we'll pick up from like around here after we finish this fight, I guess, and we'll see what comes next, right? But for now, let's just stop here. You keep your fighting, and we'll see you next time, guys. All right? All right.